Hi, I'm Jake Rogers. I'll be portraying the role of Jim.
I'm Grace Hector, and I'll be portraying the role of Laura.
And we will be performing a scene from Tennessee Williams' The Glass Menagerie. Because I believe in the future of television. Oh, I plan to go right up along with it. I already have the right connections made, and all I need to do now is wait for the industry itself to go under. You know, knowledge, zip. Money, zip. Power, wham! That is the cycle democracy is built on. I guess you must think I think a lot of myself.
No, I don't.
Well, what about you? Isn't there some one thing you take more interest in than anything else?
Oh, yes.
Well, what is it?
Well, I do, as I said, have my Glass Menagerie.
Well, what kind of glass is it?
Little articles of it. The ornaments mostly. Most of them are little animals made out of glass. The tiniest little animals in the world. Mother calls them the Glass Menagerie. Here's an example of one if you'd like to see it. This is one of the oldest. It's nearly 13, but be careful. If you breathe, it breaks.
Well, I better not take it then. I'm pretty clumsy with things.
Go on, I trust you with them. There, you're holding him gently. Hold him up to the light. He loves the light. See how the light just shines through him?
Well, it sure does shine.
I shouldn't be partial, but some other horses that don't have horns, and they all seem to get along together quite nicely.
They do. Say, where will I put him?
I'll just put him on the table. They like a little change in scenery every once in a while.
Well, they do. Ah, look how big my shadow is when I stretch.
Oh yes, it stretches across the ceiling.
Oh, it stopped raining. Say, where does the music come from?
From the Paradise Dance Hall across the alley.
Oh, well, how about cutting your rug up a little, Miss Wingfield? Let's see. Oh, all the dances are taken. I'll just scratch one out. Ah, waltz.
I can't dance.
Come on. There you go again with that inferiority complex.
I've never danced in my life.
Oh, come on. You should try.
Oh, but I'd step on you.
I'm not made of glass.
How do we start?
You hold your arms out a little.
Like this?
A little higher.
I'm afraid you can't budge me.
Well, what do you bet I can't?
Oh, goodness. Yes, you can.
Come on, loosen up.
I'm trying, but it's...
Just put your backbone in it a little. There we go. Oh no.
Oh, it's all right.
We knocked the little glass horse over.
Yes.
Oh. Is it broken?
Well, now he's just like all the other horses.
You mean he's lost his...
He's lost his horn, but it doesn't matter. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
Gee, I bet you must hate me now. I bet that was your favorite piece of glass.
No, I don't have favorites. Much. It's no tragedy. Glass breaks so easily, no matter how careful you are. The traffic jams the shelves and things fall off of them.
Still, I'm awfully sorry that I was the cause of it.
I'll just imagine he had an operation. The horn was removed to make him feel as...
You know, you're different from anybody else I know. Do you mind me telling you that? I mean it. You make me feel sort of... I don't know how to say it. I'm usually pretty good at expressing things, but this is something I don't know how to say. Did anybody ever tell you you were pretty? Well, you are. And in a different way from anyone else. And all the nicer because of the difference. You're pretty.
In what respect am I pretty?
In all respects. Your eyes, your hair, your hands are pretty. You think I'm saying this because I'm invited to dinner and have to be nice. Oh, I could do that and say these things without being sincere, but I'm telling you sincerely. I happen to notice you had this inferiority to confidence up. Way up. Somebody ought to make you proud instead of shy and turning away and blushing, and somebody ought to kiss you, Laura. Oh, gee, that was way off the beam. Say, would you care for a cigarette? You don't smoke, do you? Maybe a lifesaver, a peppermint. My pocket's a regular drugstore. Laura, you know, if I had a sister like you, I'd do the same thing as Tom. I'd bring fellows home to meet you. what am I saying? Maybe that wasn't their intention in having me over, but what if it was? The only trouble is that I can't ask for your number and say I'll phone. I can't call up next weekend and ask for a date. I thought I'd better explain the situation in case you misunderstood and I hurt your feelings.
You won't call again?
No, I can't. You see, I've got strings on me, Laura. I've been going steady with a girl named Betty.